I've been thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. And I said to myself, one and one would have two ones standing next to each other. But if one is on one side and one is on the other side, then the passage is on the each side of their own side to the extremity of forever and ever, regardless of what goes up. It's to their side. So what I figured out is to find the difference between one and one is to go in between the two. I do not exist. The spirit world to my left, to my right, creation in the beta world, and man. I am in between, so the two can take part in one world. At the same time, okay, I am in between the two sides, the good and the evil, because cometh with this world is the good, but it turns shall so evil upon its own decisions. That is what happened in this world. So now I put myself in the middle position and I ask myself like this: what's the middle? The middle is the spirit. You're not supposed to, the spirit to come and live here, to be alive on this earth. Your spirit has a distance, okay? And the distance is the equality to all the other spirits of all the other people who live in this land. Once you do not obey your spirit, okay, you disobey, you interfere with the spirits of others. And therefore, everything else sets in, and you are now evil because you had to discomfort other spirits just to fit your own fat ass in. Well, that's no more. The change of the conscious mind is upon man. In fact, it's been upon us for a long, long time. But the real striking of the last years was in 1998. And why was it in 1998? Because in 1998 to 2011, that last born before Yom Kippur will be 13 years old, the age of 1 and 3, spirit creation. The bar mitzvah. The bat mitzvah, 1 and 2, representation of alpha and beta together. Together they put into the 3 creation on the dice, and they have babies. And the bat mitzvah is at 12 years old, and that's what it is in the Jewish religion. Did you understand that? I can probably say it again 100,000 times in different ways. I'm so sure. So the spirit, okay, the one spirit, which gives us that bigger ego, which is alpha, okay, overrides the beta soft and sweet spirit. Although she outnumbers him by 2 to 1, okay, man only gets his choice upon his birth sex. So anyways, we have to play like football. You know what I'm saying? 9 yards to go, yet only the football can touch the line. You're not allowed to touch the line. You have to be behind the line. And only the quarterback. Okay. Now, do you know what a quarterback is? 2, 4, 6, 8. Who is the quarterback of 2, 4, 6, 8? It's 2. 2 is 1/4 of the back is 8. What's the number in the back line in football? Oh, I'm quite sure I can. Whatever these people created in numbers for no reason at all, the top of their head, or any combinations and series of payouts and odds, have all can be related to the Bible for sure. For sure. It doesn't mean because I didn't come out here right now. I'm always fighting my battles lately, but I have to say it. It doesn't mean I come out here and tell you I know the complete answer. I don't. What I do know is whatever I can seem to put together in my head, it makes a lot of sense, and I'm still not able to show it because there's just so much. Like if I said, give me the 7th odd from 1, what would that mean to you? That would mean give me the odd numbers starting at 1, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. And that would be A to M in letters. But if I say, give it to me all the even and odd, it would be A. In the cards, it would be A to K. King. King is a creation. If you take the K letter and put them face to face, you'll see it looks like you have a knife like a Chinese square plate, and then a fork, a plate, and a knife. FPK, Kentucky Fried Chicken. FPK, which is 6, 1, 6, 22, 32. You got Christ right there in those numbers. Why? Because the points on the K connect to the points on the other K. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 points on a K. There's only 3 on a W. Anyways, I'm not quite sure what I came down. I keep erasing and erasing and erasing. One of the things you have to know is you in roulette, okay, in roulette, if you want to bet, okay, the 20 and the 18 together, the only way to do it, okay, is to put one on the 20, between 20 and 21, and then one from 21 to 18. You cannot connect them any other way. So therefore, creation is patternized that way. I'll try and explain it again. If you want to make a bet in roulette, okay, of 38 with the combination, okay, of 20 and 18 in 2 numbers, it cannot be done. It can't be done because the 18 and the 20 don't touch. They only touch if you put a block in the 17, 20, 18, 21 square. That's the only way you can bring them together that way, or you can bring them together through 20 up to 17 and over to 18. And then you've put down 2 chips to win a possible 18. So you put down 2 to win 18, right? 9 and 9, the birth on each side. I don't make up these numbers. I don't make up the rules. But that's not only it on roulette. You also have to watch out where the blacks are and where the reds are. Because certain numbers, even if you put a chip on top of it, it means something different because that number is black. Number is red. Name any number in roulette, okay? Only one that will be different, okay, is the 1. 1, 10. They're both in the 1 position. 10 is black. 19 is red. 28 is black. There's nothing more than that unless you start over again. But the 1 and 9 in roulette are red, and therefore they stay red on 1 and 9. As for in roulette, if you had 10, the 0 is actually a green, okay? The 1 is red, so it remains black because green means life. Red is the spirit energy. Black is the life. Well, it has to be the life. 28 is the heaven. This is the heaven. Where is it? You see heaven? I don't know. You see space? What space? I'm in my apartment. You mean, can I see up? Yeah, see up. You see out? See out. Can you see far and beyond? Well, if it was far and beyond, well, then I couldn't see it. Otherwise, I'd be seeing it pretty much normal than any other thing. Then you see space. I guess so. You know what I was drawing? See what this is? You see the way this overlaps over here, but it doesn't overlap over here? Okay? This would be like the letter R. You see the letter R here with the little thing? This is your beta cassette. It runs through here, number 4, and it runs through here, number 6. Okay? The bottom is twisted because that's the return. They crisscross and they come up and then they're filtered back in over here. Okay? But on the ones going up over here, they're fresh because the story is coming together fresh right over here on the line that crosses. You see the thing in the center, this little thing? The 6-point star is a piece of this. I just broke it apart. There's so many things, so many things, so many things. It's crazy. It's crazy. All even numbers. There are 6 of them. Like the spirit of 76. What is the question? Well, number 1, 7 even numbers or odd numbers should come to actually 14, right? Or 7 even numbers would come to 14. So the last number The last card, okay, look at this. I'm going to show you something. Oh, here, 6. The 2 card, the 4, the 6, the 8, the 10, the Jack, Queen. Not the Jack. The Jack and Queen is not. The Queen is not. The Queen is the 12th card. 1 and 2 is 3. Okay. Pretty funny, isn't it? 1 and 2 is 3. Well, beta is 2, but God is alpha and beta. Did you follow me on that, drag? Okay. The Queen is the 12th card. The L is the 12th letter. Okay. The K is the 11th letter, and it's even. The Queen, the Jack, is the 11th card, and it equals female. Do you understand where I'm coming at? It's like they're actually showing you that it's actually ABC is actually God right from the start. It's nobody else. When it's ABC, means God's at this end and God's at this end, and he creates with his 2 sides in between himself. That's about it. I got to really understand this, because the Queen is 3 and the King, no, the Jack is 2, the L is 3, the Queen is 3, okay, and the King is 4. Okay. The Queen, you know, I'm screwed up right here. Now, I did 11 minutes. Now, I can just cancel this out because I don't like where it's going. I'm not happy again. I think I ripped up 20 pages this morning. I just can't seem to tighten something together, and I'm off on another trail again. I'm writing on top of myself. I'm starting to look more and more like the man with a beautiful mind. It was so good up to a point, and then all of a sudden a little stutter. But I will not stop, because it's my hayride. I still believe in it, even if it's not going good. Can you see this? Doesn't this look a little bit like a tiger or a lion? You can't see it, eh? I knew it. All right. The percentage sign. PCT. 16 is the P. 3. T is 20. Total 39. Perfection. 3, 9. That's what this is all about. 3 and 9. Creation of the birth. 9. There's so many ways to show number 9. It's insane. Do you want it by a number? Do you want it by a dot? Do you want it by a design? Do I tell you the letter R is the 18th letter? 1 and 8 is 9. Do I tell you I? What do I tell you? So many things. Okay, I'm going to start over again. Terrible. I had to make my 996 cassette a bummer. So what else did I do? I went out. I bought a few things. I still have these cats, more or less like rats. Oh, I better watch out what I say in my house with those rats around. They'll come and jump me one night. Yeah, so I really believe in what I'm doing still. Did I show you this part of it? The cap, the hat that the Jacks wear, okay? They look like little U's. If they were U's, it would equal 63, creation of man. If they were M's, it would equal the 39, perfection of the birth. If they were all 7s, okay, inside of here, 7, 7, 7, 21, 3 by 7, 21, 3 by 7, 21, 3 by 7, 21, equals an egg. 3 by 7. 3 worlds of 7, okay? It's actually 3 worlds of 9, but you can only use 7, okay? So it's actually 999 is 27, but you can only use 21 of 27, and we haven't talked about the center core, the center of Rubik's Cube, the cube nobody ever gets to see. Raphael, MrTacpans, is the constellation of Pegasus, numbered route 7286. And where does this come from, 7286? 7286, NGC, return of the SIG, S-I-G, test, T-E-S-T, also has relations to Return of the Sith, SITH, Star Wars, and also 7286 and DBZ, also known as Dragon Ball Z. These are the first things I saw when I started to become more of who I am today. And it will be one day tomorrow night will be my first Eve 7 years ago. And I'm hoping that God's got some sort of present for me. He thinks this was easy. Do you know what? It has become so fantastic in the last 2 years, okay, that first of all, I can never forget the way it was. But the way it was is because I didn't know. Now that I know, maybe it's still happening, but I'm keeping it out there because I'm basically not related to the same psychological mind of the people that are in this world. Anyways, like I said once before, and I may say once before after, tear it apart. They're so smart. God put us on this earth with a beautiful heart. We terrorize and tear things apart. We think we're good. We think we're just so smart. We're fast. We're vicious. We move in the dead of night. We scare all people. One gaze and all fright. The old people, the bankers, the money hoggers, the hard-working loggers. One's drinking back an ale and lager too. Drink one for me. Cheers, everybody. Raphael 7286. Cheers, my friends. Cheers, my friends, to liberty, to Ron Paul, and to liberty. Do not forget, do not abuse. Do not abuse what you do. Even if it's still legal, hide it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It'll still feel like fun. Even if it's legal, still hide it. Isn't it fun? You're allowed to have it, but nobody has to know. You know what I'm saying? But now we're hiding it because no one has to know. No one really has to know. Is it any of your business? My business. My business is up for sale. Anyone who want to buy a half-rotten egg? My brain is definitely fried. It's been out for a long ride over 7 years with bipolar disorder. Would you like to come in and take a look? My brain is all cooked. Good luck. I gotta go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Ho 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 ho. Does anybody know what these are? E-I-E-I-O. Oh my God, they're so connected. It's insane. It's so connected. What do you want to know? Ask me a number. I like numbers, but birthdays are sort of, it's only going to tell you actually a coordinate. And then, mind you, once you add the time in, but there's so many things still because 11 is 2, and it's not odd, it's even, and it's made up of 9 and 2, 8 and 3, 7 and 4, 6 and 5. And you know that? 11 is a very, very special number because it's the only number with 2 ones that when you say 11, th, no other number is anything like that up to 100. It's first, st, it's 21st, 31st, 41st, 51st, 61st, 71st, 81st, 91st. What's special, okay, is in French, 81, 81, or 91, 4 for 20s, and 11. Why are there 4 20s? Because don't forget, A, B, C, D. That's your 4 20s. 20, 20, 20, 20. What's your 20? What's your 20, CB1020? Where's your location right now? So do I have to make up the numbers, or do I just add my game onto what already existed? Your 10, 20. 10, 20, 30, 40. That's the game of Monopoly. What's your 10 of the 20? This 20, this 20, this 20, or this 20? What's your 10? 4 and 6 is your 10. What's your center location? So I made a little mistake in there, but not a big mistake. I already made a find yesterday in which every time you can add up something to 12 or to 18 or to 15, it's always a combination that will duplicate inside the numbers of tic-tac-toe. And even through tic-tac-toe, you can build bigger tic-tac-toe boards that will start to show you designs of letters. Like if you take A, B, C, D and put it into a tic-tac-toe and go A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, and then turn the board, A, B, C, D, A, and then turn the board, A, B, C, D, and find out the winning lines, connect them back together, and it'll make you a letter. So you can also do it with a larger than just A, B, C, D. I do not know the procedure for the whole thing, and as you already know on the telephone, one of the reasons there's nothing on the number 1 is because one is the owner of everything. Everything hooks up to 1. Okay, so there nothing else is after 1 except what goes in front of the 1, because the 1 is the only one. The face that goes on it, it's God, it's one spirit, it's God. God is one God. He is in the 5th position because he is in the middle of the 8-way direction. How can I explain it anymore? 2 becomes 1. Anyways, you want to really take a look at it? It's like this. See this? Doesn't it look like a little diamond shape over here? Because this is where actually 1 is. 2, 2. Then it would go 3, 3, 3. Then it would go 2, 2, and then 1. Or you would have it over here 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 1, 3, 3, 5, 3, 2, 2, and 1. You see the 1, instead of it would be in here, you see it's on its angle here because that's the way the dice is held up on the angle. The 1 is still gone, okay? Because what happens in that area, it's like a strawberry. The energy of Christ goes right down here, connecting this one to this one over here. So this one would be 2 and 2, beta and beta, and creation here, passing through Jupiter all the way to 9. But it's not 9 anymore. Okay, this is Venus, this is Venus. Okay, this is Pluto over here, but Pluto, okay, is now taking over as Mercury in this position. So the 1 works out of the 9 hole. So when you see this 9 hole where Pluto is, that's where Mercury is taking over. So that means that definitely between 7 and 9, God's got to be somewhere jumping around from Pluto down to Uranus or something, back and forth or something. That's what I can see. Because 7, I mean, if it was me and you said, what room? I go room number 7. So that's a combined room of Father 5 and Mother 2, room for 1. So that's 7. 5 and 2 is both. So God parks in that room, and that's his room, Uranus. He's your back door. So would 7 be the back door of 9? That's the way you got to look at it. And it actually is, because it's only 7 of 9 and 7 of 9 and 8 of 9. Because if you're the center of everything, of the 8 directions, then you are 7 of 9. Because 1 is not there. 7 of 9, 7 of 9, 8 of 9. I'll show you. This one's missing, and this one's missing. But when it moves, this one's missing, this one's missing. Only 7 and 9. Whew. I came on here, said absolutely not enough. I keep writing and writing, and I'm going to go backwards. And oh yeah, just let me finish with this percentage here. So you see, percentage equals 39, and 39 represents 10. Well, just look at that stick in the center. It's 10, and it's 10 on the other side. 10 and 10. Yes, it's a coincidence. Everything I do is a coincidence. The only time you might believe anything I say okay, is when I call you from heaven. Hello? Yeah, MrTacpans up here. They don't let me use my voice for very long, but it's a fantastic place. I haven't got laid yet. What am I doing? Came to call you. I want to welcome you. Yeah, you coming up? Really? Yeah. Have a good time tonight. I'll see you in the morning. As they say, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus.